Welcome to Whiskey Vault.
I'm Daniel. This is a gift from magnificent bastard Irene Tan.
Irene Tan, you magnificent bastard.
I know, I almost let you go with Rex for longer and started drawing out my words, but I didn't. I thought about it again. And I thought about it, here's where I thought about it.
Right there?
Right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like throwing it, and then right here I was like, don't think about it.
It was off the edge of the trash can.
Yeah.
It was right off the rim.
Irene was here for level 4.
Yeah, Irene.
And then she came back for another class.
If you saw the Whiskey Tribe episode where we went to Connecticut, and it was basically the biggest things people hate about liquor stores. And the episode blew up because Irene's store is the ideal for whiskey lovers.
Yeah, because she actually cracks open bottles and lets people try things. Like, have you ever had this before? From a shelf, and they're like, no. And she's like, crack. Here's a glass, try some. And everybody loves her.
Yeah,
so,
no, if you've been to a liquor store, countless times, and you're standing there, it's like, I wonder what that tastes like. I wonder whether or not that's worth my $90 or $40 or $200. Well, she will let you know.
I should have asked Irene, but this is 95.5 rye.
Okay.
Which is MGP's mash bill.
Yeah.
And on the back, it says produced and bottled by. This is a Boston distillery called Boston Arbor Distillery, and their rye is called Putnam New England Rye, but
there's something that's not MGP on that.
So it's possible they make this.
Yeah,
I don't actually know,
but it doesn't say distilled, and it has a sneaky, suspicious mash bill.
Yeah, well, and it could just be that, like, hey, they really wanted to go high rye, and that's the minimum amount of barley to get good fermentations without enzymes.
This doesn't nose to like the MGP to me.
No, it really doesn't. But that could also be smaller barrels. If they moved them into barrels or something like that. Yeah. I don't know. It's anybody's best guess.
Usually, if you're getting the MGP, you're getting it in the 53-gallon barrel.
Yeah, that's true. But this does smell barrel forward right now.
It does. Yeah, it does smell. It's the reason why I say it's not MGP is because it's more crafty on the nose.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, it was founded by Rhonda Coleman, and they worked with Dr. James Swan, which we've heard his name before, because he was a really famous whiskey consultant from Scotland who would come in and work with craft distilleries.
I got char and lime peel.
Yeah, I could see like a lime water.
Yeah.
I don't mean limestone water. I mean, drop a slice of lime into a water at a spa or something.
That char note is going to be very present on the nose.
Or barrel. It's just barrel. It's it's very barrel forward. I'm looking for all the other rye notes, and they're buried underneath that.
Well, the reason why I'm saying char is because it's the oak, but it's not quite the wood burning kit.
No,
that's kind of whenever you're charring the wood with a little hot metal pin.
Yeah,
it's not quite there. It's like it's oaky, but there's kind of like this burnt, charred character to the oakiness.
Yeah, I gotta try it and see if it's as dry. Oh. It tastes really nice.
Yeah.
The palate on this is way better than the nose.
It unfolds. And a few more directions than what the nose was giving up.
Oh, it's very dry. And it's very, I'm getting a lot of baking spices, but they are all presenting not like cooked pastries, but like the actual baking spices.
The ingredient.
Like if you've ever gotten cinnamon or licked off when you're making something, get nutmeg, and it's actually not sweet, it's dry spice.
Yeah, the sweetness after you get it in your face, that's less, it's tamed on the nose.
Still getting a lot of oak forward notes.
There's, going back a second time, there's kind of like a fruity quality. Kenny, you ever had those? They char up the fruit edges, the barbecue, little crispy peel outside on the fruit. Yeah, there's that kind of quality to it.
Yeah, that's the was it Maillard? That's a duck. It's called the Maillard effect. It's what happens to things when they're charred.
Yeah.
It's the caramelization of flavors from burning things or toasting things.
Yeah, cool caramelized fruit skins.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah.
With a little water The barrel note subsides a little, and you get a little more of that.
This is deceptively complex.
Yeah, it's...
Because the nose sets you up for something that's not one-dimensional. You know, there's a couple, 2 or 3 interesting things going on. Then on the face is like, well, that's half a dozen things.
Water definitely improved this. It took away the dryness and let all of those baking spices live a little bit longer. It basically created a finish. Because before, the finish for me was just dryness and astringency. But with a little water, it sort of lets it go a few steps
now
further.
I'm getting a little toasted bread. And again, charred honey.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, they're just throwing char at the sweetness.
Yeah, whoever made it, it's good.
I dig it. I dig it. We have Andy King. Rex looks better with short hair. Okay. He comes off as a more respectable gentleman. I think you and I have different goals.
Yeah.
And less like someone who thinks this rug really tied the room together.
That was the great way to end it.
Yeah.
That's why I put it, because I'm like, oh yeah, you could definitely be on Queer Eye.
This really...
There's certain moments with your hair where it's like, oh, you're going Queer Eye, huh?
The whole keeping up with haircuts.
It's a pain in the butt.
I don't want to go get a haircut like once every 3 or 4
Then you have to worry
weeks.
about when you wake up, like, do I have bad head? Or...
Yeah, I'm on like the once a year plan, which is beautiful.
One of the reasons I started trimming it shorter was because when it's longer on the beard, then sleeping on it means I have to do something to it.
Yeah, no,
but when it's shorter and to sleep on it, that doesn't matter.
Stawning is the name of the village the distillery is near.
Oh, yeah. So we're talking about the Stawning.
is also the name of a locally famous wartime social democrat prime minister.
Yeah, so that Stawning episode, where you complained that it was not memorable,
with Helicopter Guy whiskey,
had like 100 comments from people going, "Look, you American!
No,
Stawning is a known
thing.
thing."
Look at me face. Right now. Look at me face. Right now. Helicopter Guy whiskey. You Americans, you don't understand. Helicopter Guy whiskey. You're welcome.
I would never.
You're a multimillionaire.
You're a multimillionaire. I'm so not the target market.
For Helicopter Guy whiskey?
No, never. I would see Helicopter Guy whiskey, I'd walk straight past it. And then somebody would pour it for me somewhere, and I'd be like, oh, that's really good.
Right, what is this?
I would be surprised.
Helicopter Guy whiskey.
And like, oh, that's disappointing. It would almost be like if that bowling pin whiskey was actually good. No. I would almost be mad about it.
No, I've got on record saying that would be the most baller move ever.
Yeah.
If you did like
really
a world-class whiskey.
Yeah, but then it just
a bowling pin?
Maybe
Come on, man.
Maybe we start releasing whiskey in Yetis.
Yeah.
It's just a screw top.
Honestly, the Yeti would probably cost as much as the whiskey.
Oh no, it would like 10 times as much money.
Yeah.
As a vendor, the price for Yeti for the vendor, same as the general public wholesaler. It's like one of those Yeti things on the general market.
We were gonna do some merch. It was like, hey, let's get some branded Yeti stuff. No, we're not.
Yeah,
doing
my
that.
water thing.
Basically, whatever you pay retail, that's what we would pay.
Yeah, we put it's like slightly less, but not.
Like there's I don't know if it's the Yeti HQ, but there is a Yeti HQ
and
right next to the movie theater I go to. It's like this huge building.
I don't care.
No,
it's like no. You are Yeti. And you know what?
Right.
We bought them. Well, because they're right.
And if I remember correctly, like the technology they use. NASA developed this.
It was open source. No one patented it.
Right. No, NASA made this technology, and Yeti's like, don't mind if I do.
Yeah, thank you.
Which, respect for seeing the opportunity.
Worked like a charm.
It really did.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah.
All right, well, that's decent rye, I think.
See that crafty char note? That's a small barrel note, and that's something you usually get from craft guys.
Yeah.
But it played really nicely. That char element teased the sweeter things and balanced against the sweeter things.
Don't pick it up yet. All of a sudden, it got toasted molasses. Pick it up again.
Oh, yeah, it did.
Well, it sat there for a while.
Yeah.
That was weird. It's strong, too.
And again, there's this dark fruit that wants to come out from the background, but there's this heavy curtain of other stuff in front of it.
Anyway.
All right, here's to fighting, stealing, and drinking.
If you fight me, I fight for a friend.
May you steal your helicopter guy's heart.
And if you drink,
may you drink with us.